Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing a maker crate, and I'm excited to see what craft I get to do this month. I love getting this crate for me, just so I can have some time to do a craft. So if you are new to my channel, I created this channel as a homeschooling resource to do unboxings like we're doing today, to give you curriculum ideas, organizational ideas, and ways to invite Christ into your homeschool space. So if you're interested in those things, please hit that subscribe button, and let's get into this crate. Okay, so this month's crate is paper pulp paintings. That is a good alliteration going on right there. I just don't even know what to think about this crate. Like, just from that title, I'm like, what the heck is this gonna be? It sounds so weird and different. It says, learn how to paint using colorful paper pulp. Then mount and hang your artwork with a wood frame. So this is gonna be interesting, guys. So here we go. Here's our picture. Oh, I can't pick it up. So that's what it looks like right there. So it looks very, very interesting. And then we have our little inspiration book right here. So that's kind of a cute horizon picture. Sorry, my legs are like getting so tired from sitting here. And so I'm just wiggling around everywhere. But this has some inspiration and usually some background and history. So the history of this would be interesting to read because I don't think I've ever heard of a pulp painting before. So we have some of these little containers right here. I'm gonna squirt you with some water. And then a little rainbow, like cookie cutter thing, probably to shape a rainbow if you want. We have some other containers that it says pet on the top. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Anyways, so these are just some plain containers probably to put the pulp in. And then we have some paper, maybe just some paper, a big roll of paper right here. I don't know. This is interesting to me. I'm not really sure what to think about it. And then we have our paintbrush and then another like little plastic tool right here. We have some thread and maybe some glue dots, it looks like, in this one. And this says a matte medium. I don't know, it's some sort of cloudy liquid right there. I think my kids are starting to get a little antsy downstairs. Good thing this is the last video I need to film today. They're all screaming at each other. So paper pulp sheets. So this looks fun. I don't know, there's a variety of different colors in here. And then we have some wax paper, probably for all the messes we're gonna make. And then some of this to like push the pulp through or whatever when you make paper, that mesh. This is a piece of foam. There's so many things in here, I just don't even know what to do. So that's some foam. And then we have this little board that has the really, really fine, my daughter's used one of these before, the really, really fine mesh on it to push through. And then this little container for us to probably make the paper in. And then, I don't know what these are, guys. This is interesting. These are plastic, but I'm not quite sure what those are used for. And then we have these that are, I think, for the frame, just some wood pieces. And then this says couching sheets. What the heck is a couching sheet? I have no idea. It's really thick, like thicker than watercolor paper. So this is totally foreign land to me, but I'm excited to try it out and to see how it goes, and we'll see how good my artistic pulping skills are. So I'm gonna get at it and I will let you know how it goes. besties. So I finished doing the maker crate and I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to. I was very unsure of how this was all gonna go and if I was gonna like it, but it was sort of one of those crafts that was a little bit therapeutic. So I kind of enjoyed that. So let me show you the ones I made and then why I picked those designs, and then just show you a few of the things I had left over so that you will know if you get this crate. But this is the first one I made, and can I just tell you, none of my designs are original. I am really good at copying other people's work. I'm not so great at like being innovative and thinking of my own things. So this one and the other one I'm gonna show you both come from the booklet. As you can see, it's on the front. They look pretty similar. And then the next one is also in this booklet. I decided to go for these types of designs that I'm showing you. Let me hold up the other one so you can see. This one is like kind of like a geode, at least that's what I thought it looked like, and was a cool design. So I initially was more drawn to these types of designs than some of the ones that it showed at the very front on this big sheet. So these ones are a little bit more just shapes, like, I don't know if it'd be like a minimalism kind of thing, but with just the different shapes instead of a little bit more rough around the edges is how I prefer it to be, which is why I chose to do the ones I did. And so this one was actually a lot of fun. I didn't do the whole page, and again, I copied where they placed it on the paper and everything. Let me show you in the book. So here it is. Theirs has a little bit more vibrant colors. Again, I don't know if that's because they did something different or if it's because they used Photoshop. I'm not really sure, but I thought this one was a cool thing to make. I would have just done all the light blue, but I didn't have enough light blue paper left to do all the light blue. And so I improvised and tried to find a color that I could use. And I think it turned out pretty well. So I did take a video, I'll show it up here in just a minute, of what this looked like before I put the sealer on it. I don't know, it's kind of like a Mod Podge, but it's not quite as thick as that. And so I almost like the color better. So you can see up here, I don't know which one you prefer, but I think I like the color a little bit better before the sealant. I don't think it's bad here, but I think it was better before. So that's just my personal opinion. And since we're talking about the like sealant stuff, there wasn't enough to do more than my two paintings that I framed. Sorry, this one, it's just magnetic at the top. When I put it down, it slipped enough that it came undone. So it just has some magnets at the top, and then you snap it back together, which is super nice because if you wanted to take these down and use them, so kind of like that, for a different type of frame, that would be fun. So there it is. So I only had enough of the sealant, again, I don't know what it's called, to do these two, but I did have some Mod Podge left over just in my normal crafts. So this is the other one I made. This was the last one I made. So you could kind of see what it would look like if I was doing shapes and stuff, and I used the foam piece wherever it is. Let's see, oh, right here. So they give you this foam piece that you can cut shapes out of. So when you make this, you can put it down for where your shapes need to be, fill in around it, then remove the foam and fill in those shapes so that they'll hold their shape, I guess. Anyway, so I used my own Mod Podge on this, and I don't think, can you kind of tell in here? I guess if I hold it this way, it's a shinier finish. And I think it turned out pretty well. I don't know what it would have looked like on the other ones if I would have liked this finish better than it's more of a matte finish, I guess, that's on there. This one's more of a satin finish. It's not completely glossy. So this one was good too. I like it. It's a little bit more kid-like, I guess, to me. But I had to just use what colors I had because I was running a little bit low. So this is all the paper I have left. So I just have a little bit of blue, some of the green, a yellow, and some pink. So I think in the video, the instruction video, they say that you have enough to make two like big sheets. But then after that, I'm not sure. And it probably depends what colors you're using and all of that. And so I got one big sheet, obviously, out of this one. So this is one big sheet. And then this one was close to a sheet. Obviously, it's a different design. This one I was planning to make bigger, but I just didn't have enough orange, so I squished it in and made it smaller. So those are all my designs. And again, I thought it was kind of fun to like squish all the the pulp together. It was interesting, this like little tool and just shaping it. And I didn't think it was as hard as it seemed like it was gonna be. I felt like it seemed more daunting to begin with. So I still have some of this string because they give you the string that I did use for these. So I used the cream colored one, or you can use the blue. So there's still that. They said you could reuse these sheets, Cushing sheets, is that what they call them? You use them to dry stuff with. They said you could iron them if you wanted to flatten them, I think. And I kind of tried, but didn't try really hard to iron those. I did iron my pictures though. Sorry, this video is getting pretty long. I'm just sitting here chatting away over here. Anyways, and so I did iron these because they do curl up because they get wet. And so I ironed them after I made them. And then I put the sealer on them, and then I ironed them again because they curled up a little bit more. And then I also still have all these containers, so you could use this for something. I thought that these ones would be fun just as storage things in a homeschool space, like for counters or different things like that. I felt like these would be fun for that. I didn't use the cookie cutter they sent to us, so I'm just gonna put it in with our cookie cutter stuff and we can use it for that. But if you wanted to continue doing paper pulp, I guess you could. I don't know if you just buy this paper at the craft store, I'm not really sure. But that's all the things. And I really had fun doing it. Now I just have to figure out where to hang up my artwork. Maybe we'll hang it up here in the homeschool room so that we can all enjoy our wonderful artistic memories or something. I don't really know. But if you enjoy seeing these videos, please give me a thumbs up and we will see you next time.